Yo, what's up, vlog? It is 4 p.m. Sunday, June 1st right now. We're in Costco doing a little bit of shopping. Sarah and I are about to leave on our big trip tonight. Here's our groceries right now. Banging. We're supposed to leave tonight at 8 or 9. I have not packed yet at all. Let's get going. Yo, we have a tent, right?
Huh?
Oh my god.
We have a tent, correct?
No.
Just making sure. Vlog, we're at Walgreens and this guy Sar is taking forever right now. Yo, home skillet, you ready? All right. Next up. What?
Find the sticker?
No, they didn't have them. I'm going to Target. So we're gonna go to Target. Got to grab a couple memory cards, fill up the old gas tank in the car, and then hit the road. This guy thinks that having your light on at night is a hazard. It's not, bro. See, I can turn this shit off. As you can see, it's pitch dark though. It's after midnight right now. It's actually 12:05. My clock is on Eastern Standard Time. If you didn't know, we're in California right now, driving down I-5. It says 3:05. It's actually 12:05. We left the house at 10 p.m. tonight because we're on the way to the Grand Canyon right now. It's about a 10 and a half, 11-hour drive. We've got eight and a half hours left to go. We're chugging along down the Interstate 5 of California, zooming. But this guy said that me doing this is a hazard. It's not, bro. It doesn't really affect other drivers on the road. As you can see, there's really no one around us anyways, so it doesn't really even matter. But we're chilling, we're zooming. Get a shot of the expansive scenery right now. As you can see, just a straight road ahead of us. Beautiful, beautiful sights upon the horizon. I could drop the itinerary if I wanted to, but I don't really feel like mentioning all those names right now. So just enjoy the vlog, enjoy the ride. It is 1:56 a.m. right now. I don't know where the hell we are. There's a train right here. I'm tired as shit right now. Didn't quite make it to the big booty mixes yet, but I'm gonna try to get some sleep, so Sarah's gonna hit behind the wheel. We're about 6.5 hours away from the Grand Canyon, so making decent forward progress here and gonna keep chugging along.
Nicer engine.
Bro, this guy's saying his car takes 91 when he fills up gas, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. We've been sitting here in this parking lot for like 10 minutes in the gas station because Sar can't figure out how to make his stupid phone connect to the Bluetooth because he's not an iPhone user. He's one of those weird Android people. So like, we could have been at the Grand Canyon 10 minutes earlier, but instead we're just sitting here, so.
What is this place, bro? Where are we?
Our vlog, we are 3.5 hours to the Grand Canyon entrance, so let's go.
Travel on, well, there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If
YouTube, gas here in AZ is $2.95. That's crazy because we're just coming from Cali where that shit was like at least $4 or $5. So I'm sitting here wondering why I can't pump gas. Check this shit out.
You have arrived.
All right, vlog. We've made it to the visitor center. Just eating some breakfast right here. I'm gonna go on a hike. Go for a little walk in the wild. Find our campground later today. So that's the plan right now. But you know, as much as I'm unprepared for the weather in terms of my fit, I am prepared for snackage later, so I'm making some food right now. We've got a normal peanut butter sandwich right here, and then I guess we forgot the other condiments, so we're just gonna be rocking with peanut butter. So we got peanut butter, salami, and cucumber sandwich in the works right here. So that's gonna be absolutely fire later. So here in the American Southwest / middle of the country, the weather gets a little weird during the summer. I should have brought pants or hiking pants. Unfortunately, for those of you who don't know, I am from California, but I go to school in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I left all my pants in my apartment in Philly. Don't have any pants at home in Cali. I guess I could have gone and got some hiking pants, but for whatever reason didn't do that. So we're gonna be rocking with shorts the entire fucking month here. We'll see how long it takes Sar to notice that I'm just wearing shorts every single day, no matter what's happening. So let's go. So as you could have predicted, I came insanely unprepared for this. I have a hiking backpack, but it's huge and probably not the best option to be just walking around. So I don't have any other place to store my shit. But we're gonna be rocking with this for right now and see what happens. Homie, let's go through the rope. All right, the trip has now officially begun. We've just taken our first steps on the first hike here. There's some horse shit down there. This guy almost stepped in it. Oh, shit. Sorry, you like that one, huh? YouTube, this guy is hating, bro. He's saying I'm on the spectrum because I brought hockey stuff on a hiking trip. Acting like I can't stick handle or mess around when I want to. I just got too many haters out here, that's all it is. Sorry, I was taking a shit. Yo, homie, say what's up to the vlog. All right, vlog, we're stopping down here for lunch. Check out this nice little area. Beautiful little picnic spot. This guy's hating on the sandwich. It's salami, cucumber, and peanut butter. And he doesn't think it's adequate.
Man, get that video out of my face.
Oh, he's coming at you, bro. All right, so here we are pretty much at the top. Star and I on day one hiked all the way down to those trails down there, probably those woods over there and back. And it was a lot more humbling than I was expecting, to be honest. Not sure why. I was thinking, when we were going down, I was not thinking about going back up, but. YouTube. We got a bit of a predicament here. So, Star and I, after our strenuous, luxurious hike on day one, we're waiting for the shuttle to come pick people up, you know. We start chatting up with this guy, Eric, from New York. Really good dude, photographer, actor, cool guy. I'm sitting next to him on the shuttle, just chatting him up. And he gets off at the Grand Canyon Village. And I realized that he left his phone next to me. And there was a crowd of people in front of me, so I couldn't get to him in time before he got off. And we started moving. So we were like, all right, we'll just drop his phone off at the visitor center. The visitor center's closed. So I have no way to get Eric his phone. There's no ranger station in the area. So we're on a trip right now to go to the village, see if he's there, see if we can return this guy's phone. Also, there was some lady on the bus. I'm not going to say a Karen, but does my mustache make me look like a not so trustworthy person? Because we were getting off the bus and she was like, you know, I hope you do the right thing. I was like, wait a minute. Do I look like I wouldn't do the right thing? Like, I like to think I'm a decent person, right? I guess I look a little suspicious, but I'm just letting the flow go. And maybe the stash doesn't really help, I guess, but like, that's crazy. I've never had someone say I look like I would do the wrong thing. Anyways, kind of a side story, but we're trying to find this dude so we can return his phone. Going on an adventure right now. So we returned Eric's phone to the like main village restaurant hotel area, and then we saw him at the bus station that he got dropped off at. And so we talked to him. We were like, hey, we have your phone. We returned it. I told him where we returned it. And he's like, oh, I'll buy you guys a drink. So we're about to go get some drinks with Eric from New York. Might have to get him on the vlog. We'll see if he's camera shy or not. So. We are at the Yamapai dining hall right now. It's one of the villages inside Grand Canyon National Park. This place is insane. Look at this food. And I've got a margarita on the way too, so shout out Eric. We are here at dinner with Eric. Eric from New York, would you like to say anything to YouTube?
I just want to thank Gabe over here who saved my life basically because I left my phone in the shuttle bus. We were chatting on the bus. Actually, we were chatting at the bus stop because I heard him say, oh yeah, we hiked 9 miles a day in 4.5 hours. And I go, did you really just say that? I think that's what I said. I was taking pictures today, but it was a very intense hike back up. I hiked down into the Grand Canyon about 4 miles, which was about 2.5 hours. And I hiked back up, and that was the most intense hike in my life, I think. And I met these guys, such nice guys, and they totally like made such a difference. And now I'm having dinner with them. It's kind of a miracle that they found me. It's really unbelievable.
All right, vlog. We are driving through the campground right now. Oh, they can see it. Yo, you guys can see the mist. We're driving through a haunted campground. There's like mist and fog everywhere. We're site 200. We're like the very last site in this campground too. We have not yet checked in. We're just pulling up from dinner here. So, and it's been raining. We're probably gonna sleep in the car tonight because we only have the campsite for one night because we have 3 different campsites in 3 nights here at the Grand Canyon. It's currently 8:45 at night here on Monday. So we're thinking to save time and effort, we might just sleep in the car rather than set the tent up and then take it down in the morning. But what I'm also thinking is it smells beautiful outside. There's some stars out in the sky. I think I'm going to put my sleeping bag on the ground and just sleep outside tonight. So that's the plan. I'll run you through the full details when I figure this out in a few minutes. Show you the lay of the land as best I can. It's pitch black out right now, but this is what we're working with. I'm sleeping in a sleeping bag under the night sky. No tent needed. Let's do this. Start setting up over here. Bang it.
just woke up. It's like 6:45-ish. I actually slept outside the whole night. Perfectly fine. The stars were kind of crazy. Actually kind of a cool experience, I'd recommend.
So it's Tuesday morning. Today we are going to Mather Point, which is one of the outlooks over the Grand Canyon. We're gonna go to a store in the area and just get a few things. The initial plan was that we were going to do the complete 23-mile hike across the Grand Canyon today. But yesterday the hike back up kind of humbled us a little bit. So we decided, let's take a day off, let's prepare for it. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So today we're gonna drive around, take care of some things, and then go to a different campsite so we can set up shop for the night again.
No, you're fine. I'll wait. You take your time.
All right, vlog. So we have arrived at our second of 3 campgrounds. So here, this is what we're looking at here. Tonight we're cooking chicken breasts and some rice, and I think I'm gonna try to sleep outside again because it was actually kind of fire. I love tent camping, but I've never slept outside just on the ground before, and it was actually kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna do that again tonight. So here's our start of a collection for a fire tonight. So fire. It's about 4:30 right now. Just finished up some dinner. Sarah cooked us some chicken and rice. And I was collecting sticks and stuff for the fire to try and start a fire, but a thunderstorm just started, so there's lightning in the area, so actually pretty cool, but that's a little update right now.
Oh, that's scaly.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Bro, it's just gonna end in a draw now. Oh! God damn it. I didn't even... Bro, what the hell? Alright, so minor update. I mentioned that we'd be sleeping outside tonight. We will not be sleeping outside. There's been thunderstorms and rain and shit for the past few hours. So we're gonna be sleeping in the car tonight, get up around 3 a.m, take the shuttle to the trailhead, the South Kabob trailhead, and start the treacherous hike across the Grand Canyon tomorrow. We're aiming to set off on foot at 4:30 in the morning, and we have a shuttle scheduled to take us back from the North Rim, which we're in the South Rim right now. We're hiking to the North Rim. We have a shuttle scheduled to take us back to the South Rim at 3 p.m, which means if we leave the South Rim at 4:30 a.m, we have to get to the North Rim by 3. It's a 23-mile hike. Gives us about 10 and a half hours to complete it. I think Sarah and I are in pretty good shape, so we'll see how this plays out. By the way, perfect book for this trip, and I just started reading it, so I'm enjoying it. So shout out to my mom. She bought this to me before. Night 2. About to go to bed. Got the little setup here. Got all the shit in the back. So I will see you guys at 3 a.m. Alright, vlog. It is 3 a.m. right now. Just woke up. Gonna go drive over to the backcountry office where the shuttle takes off from, and then head over to the trailhead. vlog. It's 4 a.m. We're on a shuttle right now. We're stopping at the visitor center to pick up some more people, and then we're off to the South Bob Trailhead. Before I pan, do you got anything to say? He's still camera shy. It's all right though. All right. So the other night we bought headlamps, and I made Star upset because I just said that I probably don't need mine. It's like 4:30 right now. Sunrise is like at 5 a.m. So he didn't think that was factual, but. Bro, that's insane. All right, yo, vlog. We got to the first stopping point, I guess, to look at the Grand Canyon. So here we are. It's called the Ooh-Ah Point. Mile 1 is complete. We got 22 more to go. We're making progress. That's insane. That's where we're hiking down. Into there. All right, YouTube. Wait, did we hit the 3 mile mark? Like, actually?
Yeah, we did.
All right, YouTube, we hit the 3 mile mark. That means we got, if my math is correct, we got 20 left. So, we're chilling right now. Colorado River. There you go. I did. All right, vlog, we are at the 4.5 mile mark. I believe the Colorado River is about 2.5 miles away. Making decent progress right now. Vlog, this is unreal. This is insane right now.
Helicopter in, I guess. Where's my section? I can't be home. No, the doctor can't get a feel like that. Bridge, I think. Seems like we need a light going too. Put your helmet back on. Oh, I was joking. I forgot there's a bridge.
All right, we are currently crossing the Colorado River. Crazy stuff out here. Bruh. All right, we're sitting here on the beach, Colorado River, right here. Just made a peanut butter sandwich, a normal peanut butter sandwich, just peanut butter, no avocado, no cucumbers, no crazy shit, just peanut butter. Got proof right there, so don't come at me. It's just a peanut butter sandwich. But we're at the Colorado River. Banging views. Sar's about to jump in, I think. I don't know if he wants to be on film, but he's gonna be, so tough luck. Yo.
The whole thing is bread too.
Yeah, I did. Because
You don't think that's too much?
I mean, I know it's too much, but we didn't have time to make sandwiches this morning, so I just threw it in the bag. Yo, Sar's hating right now because, I mean, I might have messed up a little bit. My bag's got to be at least like 40 pounds or something. But anyways, we're like right before mile 7 right now. We're going to get back on the trail here. Keep hiking down. The sun is starting to come out now. It's like right before 8 o'clock. So we're making good timing. We've got about 7 or 8 hours to finish the rest of this and take our shuttle back. So
Is it flat most of the way, or?
It's flat.
It's pretty flat to get about.
Manzanita rest area, and then that's when it starts.
we decided to do this hike like literally yesterday, or like we confirmed it yesterday. And we were talking to a bunch of park rangers about it because they were going to give us advice. And the main thing they said was bring a lot of food and water. Make sure you're prepared. A lot of people underestimate this. So I heard bring a lot of food, and I took that quite literally. In my bag right now, I have 8 oranges, an apple, a box of graham crackers, 7 beef sticks, the whole tub of peanut butter and a loaf of bread, and a bag of chips from Trader Joe's, along with like 6 bottles of water. Now, I was thinking, 23 miles might get hungry a little bit, so gotta bring the food, gotta bring the goods.
That's crazy. That's a crazy statement, bro.
Sar went and swam in the Colorado River, but now he got sand in his butt cheeks, so he's going to figure that out right now, using the restroom. So I'm just chilling here. Look at the creek in the background, just in the middle of the Grand Canyon. Can't get much better than this, to be honest. This is unreal. Also, the stash is getting a little long, but might have to trim it. But that's going to be a problem for when this trip is over. So I'm just going to let it ride out for now. But no, unreal views here. This is amazing. The Grand Canyon is definitely where it's at.
This looks like home plate to me, so batter up. If Gabe Albertson's on the mound, I'm taking him yard. Phillies blow.
We are about 5 hours into the adventure today. It's a little after 10 o'clock right now. If I had to guess, we're probably around the halfway mark. So the park rangers were saying that normally this stretch of the trail, there's not a lot of shade, and it gets pretty fucking hot during the day. So they say oftentimes it's like 20 degrees hotter down here than it is up at the top where where the actual park is. A woman we spoke to said that last week it was 115 down here in the canyon, and they had to airlift like 13 people out of here in the span of a few days. The views are amazing though. Look at this shit, holy. Can't do a whole lot of complaining. Yo, I don't know what the hell is going on here. We're somewhere more than halfway now. There's the south rim. That's where we started this morning. All right, YouTube. This is the start of the South Kabob Trailhead. That's where we started this morning. Here is the Colorado River. That's where we took our first break. And then we are all the way up here past the Ribbon Falls Junction right there, right kind of in the middle before Cottonwood. So we're almost at the end. Unfortunately, I have a bad feeling that the last few miles of the ascent are gonna be nuts. And I'm also nuts for weighing myself down with the whole kitchen sink in the backpack. So it's gonna be a brutal finish, but beautiful views. Beautiful, beautiful views. All right, so I believe we are approaching Manzanita, which is the last stop before the ascent up the North Rim. So we'll probably chill here, eat a little bit of food, recuperate for like 20 minutes, then continue and finish the hike.
You're cute with that. You guys are good. Yeah, you're so cute and fat and pudgy.
I am cooked. My bag's been weighing me down all day. I don't know how much this shit weighs, but man, this is a hike and a half, and I'm feeling it, to say the least. So we're just gonna push through to the end here, but holy shit, this is probably one of the harder hikes I've ever had to do, so kind of wild. We've passed mile 20, so we have about 2.5 miles left. Unfortunately, in those 2.5 miles, we gained 1,500 feet of elevation. So it's not gonna be an easy 2.5 miles, but we are making progress here and nearing the end, so. Well, it has officially started raining on us. What an adventurous day. All right, YouTube, we're about a little less than a mile from the top here. This is Coconino Outlook. Over there in the distance, if you want to zoom in, you can see the South Point where we started this morning. Stars enjoying it, we're having a good time, and we're about to finish, so let's go.
Lightning-stricken cactus and it starts to rain. The smell of steamed asphalt scented Novocaine. Nature's brew of all kinds of things. The mountain-sunk hills, sky-color schemes. Makes you forget about all types of things. You remind me of the Arizona thunder. Satisfy the times and make you wonder about the bigger picture in your life. The simple times in the Arizona thunder. The Arizona thunder tonight.
Down here we got the California condor. This is a critically endangered species. Back in the 1980s, there were down to about 20 of these, and they realized that they had to put in some work to try to save this species. They're a huge bird. They're considered the largest bird in North America. There's a larger condor down in South America, but these guys used to feed on creatures like the woolly mammoth, the giant ground sloth. There's actually fossils of the California condor in caves of the Grand Canyon. So dating back to 10,000 years ago, these creatures lived in Grand Canyon, and essentially they're an ice age survivor, nearly went extinct because they didn't have those big animals to feed on. And a lot of work has been done in the past 40 years to revive the species. So we're now looking at hundreds of them in the wild, about 500 total though. That's it, 500 total in the whole world.
Awesome.
Endless roads to the horizon, past the oasis, it's all behind you. Mirage of agua, the stars above you, the creatures' days to nocturnal days.
All right, YouTube. So Sarah and I completed the rim to rim Grand Canyon hike, 23 miles long, I believe 5,000 feet of elevation change, starting at the top of the South Rim, going down into the canyon, crossing the Colorado River, crossing the canyon, going up to the top of the North Rim. And we completed the entire hike in just under 11 hours. We started at 4:45 a.m. and finished right around 3:30, 3:40 p.m. this afternoon. Honestly, probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. If it's not the hardest thing, it's one of the hardest things I've ever done. I said earlier that it's one of the harder hikes I've ever done. It's definitely the hardest hike I've ever done. I mean, it was just insane. Grueling hike for, the first time ever doing something like that. It was ridiculous, but just a once in a lifetime type of experience, and couldn't be more grateful to have done it and to have experienced it. And Sarah and I just on a whim, we got here to the Grand Canyon and we're like, well shit, let's hike it. So we did. We hiked across the Grand Canyon. It was unbelievable. I love it. Trip's off to a great start.
So it's like 10:30 right now. Sleeping outside again tonight because that's just like the best way to do it. I'm getting rained on a little bit right now though. There's a light drizzle coming down. Hopefully that clears up a little bit so I can get some sleep. Well, as you can hear, it's currently downpouring at the moment. I just woke up at like 3:45 to rain just dumping on me outside, so I ran into the car with my sleeping bag. Left my pillow out there on the ground, unfortunately, so that shit's gonna be soaked, but it is what it is, bro. Kinda crazy.
So it's Thursday, not morning anymore. It's around noon right now. We just, we're making food all morning and packing up and getting the campsite all packed up and ready to leave because we are officially done with Grand Canyon National Park. Today we are heading off on a 6-hour drive to Canyonlands, which is in Utah. Unfortunately, we don't have a reservation to camp at Canyonlands, so we're just going to be staying in the nearby town of Moab, which is about 40 minutes outside the park. I believe we're just gonna try to sleep in the car or something like that because I'm not trying to pay for a hotel, so we're gonna be living pretty wild for a little bit here. Also, I just took a shower at the little campground services here at Mather Campground. 10 quarters got me a 5-minute cold shower, so banging. a little detour.
Bro, turn it around. Turn it around. We've been here. It's fine.
No other place in America where you can say that you're at the spot where 4 states come together and intersect. He's not feeling it, but it's all right. We're here.
So I'm gonna grow up, see things for what they really are. And I know now we're taking steps to come afford. 'Cause I'm cruising, yeah, please don't follow me. 'Cause I'm chilling, my head is buried under the sea. Man, all you really care about pesos. You love your money, that's okay though. 'Cause who will I be to judge you? Terry's not chilling up in the ozone.
All right, vlog. We have made it to the town of Moab, Utah. It's about 8:40 right now. We've been driving all day. Moab is located between Arches National Park and Canyonlands National Park. We're going to Canyonlands tomorrow, but I have the Moab Diner behind us over there, so we're gonna go eat some food first. So we finished up dinner here in this little town of Moab. Actually, nice little town. In between a bunch of rocks here in the middle of Utah. Pretty cool spot, not gonna lie. But we are in a Best Western parking lot right now. We're just gonna camp out here, sleep in the car because it's free, so save some money.
What are you trying to do?
All right, YouTube.
Hold up. Hold up.
All right, YouTube.
Let me just film you.
All right, YouTube. Here's our situation, our sleeping situation. I got my my trusty pillow here. Not the one that I left outside in the rain last night. Banging. Pitched a tent in the car, so already have better sleeping conditions inside the car than I did outside last night. Got a little fort in here, ready to go to bed. See y'all homies in the morning.
Some people think they're always right. Others are quiet and uptight. Others who seem so very nice. Oh, inside they might feel sad and wrong. Oh no, 29 different attributes. Only 7 that you like. Oh, 20 ways to see the world. Oh, 20 ways to start a fire. Oh, don't get out.
All right, so I know the other day at the Colorado River, I said I was just making a peanut butter sandwich, nothing crazy. Today, the sandwich of the day, some might call it a little crazy. Peanut butter, salami, cucumbers. Y'all ain't gonna believe me, but it's pretty good.
Shotgun, see sunshine. I'll be waiting for you, baby. 'Cause I'm through. Sit me down. Shut me up. I'll calm down. And I'll get on
give is, if that rain does come over here, I'm not going to stop the program. I'm a real ranger. Let's use dude as how we're going to break down what's going on out here. Our first step to everything here is going to be deposition. All of the rocks here in Canyonlands are sedimentary rock, which means that they are little broken down pieces of rock, sediment, that have been deposited on the landscape.
Vlog, I gotta say, this is unbelievably cool. Crazy work. So, I know we're in Utah, but I can totally picture Lightning McQueen just zooming around out here somewhere. So here we are standing on the edge of this cliff right now, and my partner over here just brought up a very good point that you know, every step could be a wrong one. You could collapse something. But I'd like to point out for my mom, who's probably watching this, don't worry, we're being safe. All is good in the world. Yeah, safe-ish.
Driving in the fast lane, watching cars pass me by. Don't know why I like to drive 85. There's a cop on my left side, I got the devil on my right. I thought these supposed to be the best days of my life. Was always ruined when the leaves fall to the ground. I leave this town, never look behind. But when the trumpets sound, there is no other way that I could go. The sweet Ohio River flows away. My day is covered in a melody. So why not sing with me? Said I'm driving in the fast lane, watching cars pass me by. Don't know why I like to drive 85. And there's a cop on my left side.
Hi, how's it going? Good, I got you coming into town there pretty quick. It's only 30, guys, going about 42. Yeah, I went to 30 way back there. But do you have your like license on you, proof of insurance? Awesome. Are you guys here on vacation or just like passing through? Yeah, we're here. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay.
Yo, Vlog, I just got pulled over, bro. Dude, homie said we were going 42 and a 30. But I don't even know when he clocked me because I just got randomly pulled over at a stoplight, so. Anyways, might get a speeding ticket, but we'll see. Is what it is, that's life.
Alright, here's the back for you. So I know you're using the Google Maps. So we should barely lowered all of our speeds, so that's not going to be right. So just a warning on the speed, okay? Watch for the like signs, okay? Alright guys, have a good trip. Have a good rest of your day.
out here on the wheels right now. Sorry, was saying I was never gonna have time to do this, but we're chilling in Moab, so just rollerblading around town right now. First time ever getting pulled over, so actually kind of a cool experience. I think he, you know, he just felt the good vibes off of me, and just knew like, oh, this guy's too cool. We can't give him a ticket. So, you know, got away with one. But you know, Nick Golis always tells me that he's amazed I don't get robbed in Philadelphia walking around, and I always tell him it's because I just have the positive vibes. I'm just happy. So at least I try to be. So, you know, people know I'm too cool to mess with. So I think homie in the cop mobile knew that too.
Better days pass me by. Better days pass me by. So say come fly with me, escaping the fate of destruction, escaping the misery. But I know, temporary sanity is fading quickly. In the fallen city, said I need you with me. Now I'm sitting in the backseat, watching cars pass me by. Don't know why I like to drive 85. And there's a cop on my left side, I got the devil on my right.
All right, happy Saturday morning. We're in the Best Western parking lot again. Just woke up like 20 minutes ago. We're going to Canyonlands again today, but we're gonna hike, so it should be awesome. I am in need of a comb and a proper shower, but such is life. We move on. So obviously, Canyonlands National Park is going to have canyons, but it's pretty sick because we're hiking in the middle of a bunch of these canyons and there's just rocks everywhere. Like, check this out. Yeah, so apparently, this is news to me, but apparently I snore. The last couple nights we've slept in the car, Reports are that I've been snoring with my mouth wide open and that I choked on my own saliva last night. I don't remember any of that. Personally, I feel pretty, like, sleep deprived. I don't feel like I've slept well at all. But according to reports and word on the street, I snore. So, there you go.
Remember me, naive and 19, in the fallacies of fantasy, and that voodoo palace for you and me. But I see over that I'm getting older, and some weeks a quarter, but the days they get shorter and more try to thought of. But I'm left okay, 'cause she's my Irish, she's my Thomas, she's my city wasting, killing patience. I love to count the days, but they just went by. Said I'd love to count the days, but they pass on by.
Alright, vlog. We are in the middle of an arch at Arches right now. Kind of sick. There's the view.
Said I'd love to count the days, but they're gone with time. Yeah, look, boo, I know it kills. You're under the influence of all your feels, and you talk to try, but you lie so you cry. But do not worry, it'll all be behind. 'Cause she's my Irish, she's my Thomas, she's my city wasting, killing patience. I love to count the days, but they just went by.
Shout out to Chef Shar making some banging shakshuka. All right, it is night 3, sleeping in the parking lot of this Best Western. It's done the trick so far, so it's our last night here in Moab, in this area of Utah. Tomorrow we're going to drive to Bryce, which is about 4 hours away, so that's the plan right now. Hopefully night 3 in the Best Western parking lot goes well. Our vlog. So we're at Bryce National Park tonight. We have a campsite, site C296 for the night. I'm going to attempt to sleep outside again tonight. There are some rain clouds and shit in the area, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't get rained on again, but we'll see if I learn my lesson. So. All right, so this is what we're working with here tonight. Banging. For those of you who don't go camping, or even those of you who do go camping, the best way to do it is just sleep outside. No tent needed. Just throw a sleeping bag on the ground and you're set. All right, YouTube, it's 8:30. I just woke up. Today we're just hiking around the canyon. So we're gonna go on like a 5-mile hike or an 8-mile hike or something. I don't know how long it is, but we're gonna be hiking in the canyon. And then we're gonna head out later tonight. So that's the plan. Gonna try to eat some breakfast real quick and then hit the road.
1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I saw you grin before you looked inside to me. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
All right, YouTube, this is the behind the scenes of one of the crazier shots I've ever done. I'm gonna put my GoPros, I'm gonna stack them on top of each other, each facing the opposite direction. All right, so Gabe Bullard's editor chiming in here. I don't know why my client thought it was a bright idea to stack the GoPros on top of each other. Not really sure what's going on in this clip. Maybe he was feeling a little fancy. I'm gonna have to talk to him in the future, give him a little word on being a little more careful with the GoPros, because don't want to damage those. But as you'll see in this clip, no cameras were harmed. Put them in the middle of the road, cars flying by here. We're gonna try to get a cool shot and see what happens. God damn.
But I let you in, and while you were sleeping on my chest, my mind was running in circles around the bed. So baby, what does it mean?
Yo, vlog, just thought I'd throw it out there. Big booty mix is the way to go on road trips. Zar doesn't necessarily agree, but it's fire.
And why are you so clear? And baby, where do you go? When I leave you
All right, vlog, so we are in semi-beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada right now. Not quite as magnificent as the other places we've been so far on this trip. But we're on our way home because Sar has to be home early. So we're just driving back today, eating some dinner at a sports bar and lounge and watching Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. My plan is I'm going to continue the road trip either on my own or find someone else to join me, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Bang, bang.
Show them the burnt pot. Show them that. And because of that, this rice just tastes like burnt rice. It's flavored.
Bro, he's hating, bro.
You haven't even tried it yet.
It's gonna be good regardless, bro. That's what people don't understand about my taste buds, bro. I'll eat anything that's in front of me.
Try it.
Bro, I guarantee.